Hello everyone, you are welcome. How to solve and find the value of this beautiful exponential math problem without any calculator and without any rough or cost standard multiplication. Now the problem is 2 raised to power 25 minus 2 raised to power 24 minus 2 square or 2 raised to power 2. Now how can we solve this math problem? Here we can solve this problem using different approaches, different methods. So here the possible first method is to find out the value of each term and substitute that values here and subtract the numbers. And the second approach is to evaluate this problem using different exponential algebraic identities. So here I will try to solve this problem using different exponential and algebraic identities without any calculator and without any rough or standard multiplication. So for that, first of all, we will try to make these two terms the same. So for that, here we will use in the first term an exponential identity. So therefore we can write this first number as 2 raised to power 25, but 25 can be written as 24 plus 1 minus 2 raised to power 24 minus 2 square or 2 raised to power 2. Here in this one number we will use an exponential identity. So here in this number we will use this one exponential identity, a raised to power m plus n, which can also be written as a raised to power m times a raised to power n. So using this identity here, we will split these two powers over 2. So this will become 2 raised to power 24 times 2 raised to power 1 minus these two numbers will be the same, 2 raised to power 24 minus 2 raised to power 2 or 2 square. We look at these two terms here. In these two terms, this 2 raised to power 24 is common. So we will take out common from both the terms. So this will become, taking 2 raised to power 24 common. So here only 2 is left, minus here only 1 is left, minus 2 square. No, next this is 2 raised to power 24, but we can write this 24 as 12 times 2, which is 24. And this is 2 minus 1, which is simply 1, minus 2 raised to power 2 or 2 square. Now in this one number we will use another exponential identity. So here in this number we will use this one identity. We can write a raised to power m times in s. Here the powers are multiplied, so we can also write this as a raised to power m whole raised to power n. So using this identity here, this number will become, 2 raised to power 12 whole square minus 2 square. Now here both the number are in square form. Now here in this step, in this number we will use an algebraic identity, a square minus b square identity. So here we will use this one identity, a square minus b square, which can also be written as a minus b times a plus b. So using this algebraic identity here, our a is 2 raised to power 12 and our b is 2. So this number will become, 2 raised to power 12 minus 2 times 2 raised to power 12 plus 2. Here we will try to find out the value of 2 raised to power 12 in both the numbers. So therefore we can write this 2 raised to power 12 as, this can be written as 2 raised to power 10 plus 2. Now using this exponential identity, this one here, we can write this as 2 raised to power 10 times 2 raised to power 2. What is the value of 2 raised to power 10? 2 raised to power 10 means we have to multiply 2 10 times. So it is a very famous number that we mostly use it in our videos, which is equal to 1024 times 2 times 2 is simply 4. Now let's multiply these two numbers. So 4 times 4 is 16. 6 1 will be carried. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. 4 times 0 is 0. And 4 times 1 is 4. So this gives them 4096. So therefore the value of 2 raised to power 12 is 4096. So here in this number we will replace these two numbers with this value. So this will become 4096 minus 2 times 4096 plus 2. Now let's simplify these two numbers. So this gives him 4094 times this gives him 4098. Here there are two possible ways to multiply these two numbers. One is the standard multiplication, which we can do in the rough work here. And the second method is to multiply these two numbers with such a method which we not need a calculator and any rough work or standard multiplication. So here we will try to multiply these two numbers without any rough work and without any calculator. So for that, we will write this first number as the same, 4094, and we will change this number to the place value of each non-zero digit here. So here the place value of 4 is 4000 plus the place value of 9 is 90 plus the place value of 8 is simply 8. And we multiply this number first with 4000, then with 90, and last it with 8. So let's multiply this number with 4000. So it is very simple. 4094 times this will become 4000. Let's now multiply this number with 90. So again it is very simple. 4094 times 90. And last we multiply this with 8. So this will become 4096 times 8. Now let's do this multiplications here. So first we multiply these two numbers. So it is very simple. This number times 0 is 0. This number times 0 is 0. This number times 0 is 0. Now this number times 4 is, we have to multiply this number with 4. So let's multiply 4 with this number. It is very simple. 4 times 4 is 16. This 6 one will be carried. 4 times 9 is 36. 36 plus 1 is 37. This is 7. 3 will be carried. 4 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 3 is 3. And 4 times 4 is 16. So here the product of these two numbers gives him 16,376,000. Plus, let's multiply these two numbers. So the method is same. This number times 0 is 0. This number times 9 is, we have to multiply this number with 9. So let's multiply 9 with this number. 9 times 4 is 36. So 6, 3 will be carried. 9 times 9 is 81. 81 plus 3 is 84. So this will become 4. 8 will be carried. 9 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 8 is 8. 9 times 4 is 36. So here the product of these two numbers gives him 368,460. Plus, now let's multiply these two numbers. So here 8 times 6 is, sorry, this is not 6, this is 4. So 8 times 4 is 32. So this will become 2. 3 will be carried. 8 times 9 is 72. 72 plus 3 is 75. So this will become 5. 7 is carried. 8 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 7 is 7. And 8 times 4 is 32. So here the product of these two numbers gives him 32,752. Now finally we will add all of these three numbers, so that will be our final answer. Now to add these three numbers, we will start from the ones position. So let's start from the ones position. So 2 plus 0 is 2. So this is simply 2. Next is 5. So 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 plus 0 is 11. So 1 will be carried to the next digit. Next is 7. So 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 0 is 12. So 2 will be carried to the next digit. Next is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 8 is 11. 11 plus 6 is 17. So 7 1 will be carried to next digit. Next is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 plus 7 is 17. So 7 1 will be carried to the next digit. Next is 3. So 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. Comma. Now there are two digits which are 1 and 6. So here the addition of all of these three numbers gives him 16,777,212. So finally 16,777,212 is our answer and value of this interesting explanation and simplification math problem.